Guys, do you have a feeling that market is trying to shake you out of your positions? That all this fear that we currently have is artificially installed due to those regulations that suddenly just appeared, and they are so unclear. And I think because of that, we might actually see some possible really big leg up. And if this shit happens, I think that this one can even take a Bitcoin to 100K. And if Bitcoin goes to 100K, guys, Lord have mercy on our souls. I don't know how much FOMO we can see in the market, but I've been doing some thinking recently. I know that's like, I'm not trying to show off right now. Of course, like, I've been doing some thinking about my portfolio, and I've decided that I need the major updates. I need the major change. And in this video, I'm going to tell you what I'm currently holding, why I'm currently holding it, because few things have changed. I also see that the market is behaving. This bull market is different than the previous bull market. Well, of course, it's different than the previous bull market. Every bull market is a little bit different, I guess. But I've seen two things that, for me, makes a really big difference. And I'm not talking about ETFs. But also, guys, before we start, I just want to remind you that, guys, I have 5 kids that are crying in the next room, crying that daddy didn't deliver subscribers. So if you're watching this and if you haven't subscribed and liked the video, I want you to know that they're hungry. This shit is on you, motherfucker. So smash the like button, subscribe, and let's. All right, guys. So the market is behaving a little bit differently. And I see that, of course, also times has changed. Last bull run, games were delivering major upside, but this bull run is a little bit different. We have a lot of good games that are coming up, and I still believe that games going to deliver really massive upside, but it's going to be a little bit different. And I've discovered this post from CoinGecko, top most profitable crypto narratives in 2024. And look, gaming is at 7th place, giving 64% return on average, while meme coins 1300. And guys, I'm not gonna degen into meme coins here because I don't know shit about. I only play some part of my portfolio like everyone, because it's just, yeah, gambling, it's in our blood, I guess, if we're doing crypto. But I've decided to do a major shift. And also, this kind of shows you why is it happening. Why does meme coins deliver so much return on investment? And guys, I think that this is one of the major things that is just changing in this bull market. People are saying, okay, ETFs is a major change, okay, but there's also a lot of people are saying that retail are not here. Guys, I think that retail are here, but they're not going into like really valuable projects. They're just going into straight up gambling meme coins on Solana, on Base, because it's cheap. So I see that people are just less interested in high quality projects because most of the capital is going there. Most of this retail money, because those are people who didn't really do the research. They came late, they see, oh shit, what's this pumping the most? Well, meme coins. Go in, right? Also, meme coins are the most shield shit. So I think that because of this, a lot of capital is just going into meme coins. And a second thing is that we have just so much more companies that are just building products now. And we have overall way more coins that are currently being developed. And we have some old ones that are still getting traction, but we also have those new shiny ones, but way more than we used to have in the previous bull market. So because of those things, it's really important to catch what is going to be hot. And for me, I know gaming, so most of my portfolio, I'm stick to the gaming. But past few months, it's of course impossible to learn all of those narratives alone. I mean, all of fundamentals for all of this, but I'm also very interested in AI. So part of my portfolio, around 30% of my portfolio, I'm now delegating into AI. I've been buying in those lows right now, and if the market continues to be flat, I will continue to add just from my fiat to some of those positions. And just in a second, I will tell you what are those positions and what am I currently holding. All right, guys. So AI coins. It's kind of hard to choose from because we also see that there's a lot of hype right now around the AI. So there's just tons of projects, tons of different utilities. But through all of this, I decided that I'm kind of gonna go with the things that I already did the research for, which is GPUs. So I've seen also recently interview with Sam Altman when he basically says that GPU is going to be new currency of the world. And after doing some research, it makes complete sense. There's just so much money being poured into building all those servers. So cloud computing and solutions like that, this can be super useful. And so I'm super interested in the companies that are basically doing AI, but they are trying to capitalize on those GPUs. And that kind of gives me the real world utility. I don't know how much like the chatbots and all those shit, how is this going to be developed, like how much competition a crypto company can be with like a chat GPT or something. It might run because of the narrative, but I've decided that GPU might actually be stronger for a longer term. So there's also a lot of companies that are doing this, but I've decided to pick just few, and basically one of them is Render. Render, as you know, guys, we've been talking on this channel like forever. We already entered this position around $2 like 1 year ago, but right now I also made a play around $7. I bought this because in 22nd of May we're going to have a Nvidia earnings, and that I think is already the reason why the price is moving up. So this is 22nd of May, so I believe that is going to be buy the rumor, sell the news. So a little bit before this happens, I think that Render is gonna dump. So my exit strategy here is I'm going to exit some of my positions, hopefully around those $13. I think that it might visit the previous high because Nvidia, I think Nvidia is going to do amazing in those times. So this is Render. Render is just becoming a little bit bigger part of my portfolio. All right, guys, another one is Hash AI, and here Hash AI is basically similar to Render, but like fits this GPU narrative for me. Hash AI is basically established infrastructure, distribution network of a successful crypto mining company. This involves mining rig supplies, rig hosting, and GPU cells. So, and a mining facility with over 500 top GPUs. So this perfectly fits the narrative, and this coin has launched at 3rd of April, so it's still fresh. $121 million versus 127 fully diluted, which is very healthy because the market dumped. We saw some price retracement from multi-high. It's like 53%, so I think at this point it's sexy. If we continue to go sideways, I think during the summer this might pump. There are few catalysts coming up in the summer to AI narrative. Definitely one of them is ChatGPT 5. So you know, new one's gonna be delivered. Maybe it's gonna have some cool utilities, and of course some people will try to, other companies will try to recreate it, training those models, acquire GPUs, you know. This is kind of my idea of thinking. And also GPU is another point. Node AI, they launched a little earlier and they already delivered pretty solid gains because they already like delivered, whoa, a lot of percent. But also from the top they've dropped 54%, and they're kind of holding right now at this level. So I think if the market's gonna go higher, they have similar market cap. So for me, it's kind of like spreading the bets. Maybe it's gonna be Hash AI, maybe it's gonna GPU, but Possibly it's going to be one of them. This is also to rent and lend the GPU power, and you get the rewards with GPU. So super bullish. They also have some nice partnerships already being built for a while. So this is my second bet. And another one, my third bet, is Pre-AI. They also recently just launched. At 22nd of April, they launched, and this is basically very interesting one. Okay, so this one is basically AI market making, pioneering how AI understands human emotions in the most profitable way. They're gonna use AI to build also their own fear and greed index. They're gonna also have like AI bot that will show you when are the burns, where are the token releases and stuff like that. Basically, this is going to be very helpful to navigate this total degen part of Web3 space, like buybacks, burns, stuff like that, token unlock. So this is basically what I really like about it. Coin has launched not that long ago, on 22nd of April. Right now it has 11 million market cap, same fully diluted. And guys, so this is basically a fresh coin, and I see this bad boy running to 100 million easy. Not many people are talking about it yet. It has 1600 followers as of now, so I see this might be, I'm not saying it's going to be a hidden gem, but I think this can benefit greatly in this narrative. The foundation looks solid, so for me this is not something like they just dropped it just to get on hype. So it doesn't seem to be a product like that, which is for me very important. And what's also sexy about this project is that they are burning 1% of the supply weekly, and they are planning to burn 50% of the supply somewhere in the future. They already burned like 250k worth of pre-AI, and I think that this is something that usually drives price up. People like burns, so this is what's up. All right, guys, everything that I said is not a financial advice. I don't know shit what I'm doing, so you have to invest responsibly. Another thing is I'm playing gaming tokens just for the news. Only those that I said, that I mentioned, are my long-term holdings. But if I see that they deliver few X's, I'm probably gonna exit at some point. We just have so many projects, and I see that capital is now jumping through one to another, and there's so many games that are really good games incoming, and they're gonna drop their token. It's also better now to just play those games and get the airdrop for the token, rather than just trying to place a long-term bets just on games, because I see that just other projects, other niches of the market are delivering just more value, like AI or like real-world assets and shit like that. But airdrops, it's an easy win. It's an easy win. You play, those games are already really solid. Most of the games that are being tested, like right now, Metalcore and Nine Heroes, all of those games, like Chrono Forge, I believe this is also going to be crazy good. It's just fun to play, and you're gonna make money. Also, Illuvium right now has airdrops. I'm gonna make a separate video on airdrops, but regarding my strategy, this is it. Also, one more thing that I believe it's very important to mention. There's many people that are saying that bull market is just starting. Guys, what the f? We're already 1 year at least in a bull market. So I think when people are telling it it's gonna last like 2 years or 3 years, okay, you hold for 3 years. I'm gonna hold like till max February, because I don't think we're gonna have that long bull market. Maybe somewhere in 2025 still, but I believe that we are already 1 year in. On average, a bull market is supposed to last around 3 years, yes? So in 2025, somewhere in 2025, we should expect it end. And I'm gonna probably see when I'm gonna exit, but I think somewhere around these times, I'm gonna, like December, February, I'm gonna start really looking to exit my positions. So guys, that's it. I'm not gonna make it too long. It's already probably long, video. I hope you guys can get some value out of this. I also, part of my portfolio, I'm just aping in a lot of just IDOs for a project. So it's supposed to be easy win. If we're gonna have a good market condition, we will see. There's also so many new projects I see that those IDOs are not delivering such a good return on investment like they used to in a previous bull market. So we will see. It's just different. Definitely meme coins deliver crazy value, but well, you have to be lucky, I guess, and you have to be early, and you have to really like pay attention to the price action, like I think every second. I'm not a specialist, so I'm not gonna say shit on meme coins here. It would be just super irresponsible for me, and we would probably all lose money. Of course, I'm playing a little bit because it's just like gambling addiction like we all have in the Web3 space, but not recommend to anyone, guys. Stay safe out there. Hopefully that's valuable. Yo.